Elvin, Roger.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. You're for 5 and 7. 5 and 7, Roger. Nice to hear you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, quite early there, Elvin. Very early. It's still daylight over here. Normally we pick you up in the gray line, but it's daylight here, Elvin, Roger.
Roger. Very good. Yeah, hey, John, you've got me any better now? You're 5, John, over.
You're 5 and 6. 5 and 6, Elvin. 5 and 6. Let me just say hello to Victor Echo 7 Lima, Japan, Mexico. Thank you for coming in here, sort of helping to hold the frequency there and establish the contact. I didn't get your name. My name is John, VE7LJM, VY2WW. You're 5 and 8, Roger. Okay, if you want to contact either Papa Japan 4 Kilo Yankee in Bonaire or Elvin in Japan, you're welcome to, Roger. Okay, I'm going to get it over to Bert there. Bert, how are you hearing me on the backside there? You're pretty good copy in here, Bert. PJ4KY, VY2WW.
Yeah, Roger, John. No problem at all. You're 5 knot plus 20 dB over here, but I think almost your direction over there. Yeah, a little bit too far, but just pointing to Japan. You're 5 knot plus 20 over here, John, Roger.
Roger, you have very good copy as well. And you're hearing Elvin already. That's amazing. I was looking at the gray line about 6 o'clock. Well, it's 6:15 now. And I said, well, it ought to be open. The sun is up over there, and it's getting close to sunset here. Another hour or so. So it might be, maybe we can work it. So how about that? Anyway, let me get it back to Elvin there and see how he's hearing everybody. JA3CZY, VY2WW.
Morning, Elvin. Oh, this is Brent.
Oh, okay. Over.
Yeah, very good, Brian. Yeah, the U.S. stations aren't allowed to talk here on sideband. So anyway, good morning, Evan. Very nice to hear you. Nice and loud as usual. JA3CZY, VE7SNC.
Oh, Brent. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Just want to ask you that it's a little too high on your mic gain, but it's okay. 5 knot plus. Good to hear you. Yeah, this side of the opening. And Woodstock is pretty easy on 20 meters every day. Maybe from here to I think about 23, even 24. Still the band is open. But Brent, you copied any of the VY2 and TUS and then PJ4?
Yeah, I hear them just fine. Were you saying my mic gain is too high?
Yeah, a little too high.
Wow, I'm looking at my ALC and it barely moves. I'm not too sure what's going on there, Alvin. I did not get the PJ2's call, but I'm hoping you can hear me all right off the back of the beam there. And what's the PJ2 call?
Papa Japan 4 Kilo Yankee is in Bonaire.
Papa Japan 4 Kilowatt Yankee. Good morning and good afternoon here from Victor Echo 7 Sugar November Charlie.
Okay, very good afternoon, Sugar November Charlie. We got to change that. Victor Echo 7 Sugar November Charlie. This is Papa Japan 4 Kilo Yankee, and the handle is Bert, like Bravo Echo Radio Tango. Nice to meet you again there, Brent. You're 5 and 8 here, Roger.
Yeah, you're about the same here, probably because off the back of the beam there. Bert, name here is Brent, almost the same, but one extra letter. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, November, Tango, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Brent. Excellent copy there. No problems about it. Nice to meet you again. Our first QSL was on 15. I was checking it out, and I love that. So nice to meet you again, Brent. And there is also another station on the frequency. This Victor Yankee 2, Whiskey. Give him a call there, Brent, Roger.
Yeah, you bet. I've worked that station before. I don't even have to look at the log. I know I've heard it before, maybe on the afternoon net here on on 40 meters there. Victor Yankee 2 Whiskey Whiskey, can you hear me okay?
Oh, I sure can, yeah. VE7 Sugar Nancy Charlie VY2WW. You're 5'8" to 5'9". Nice copy into Prince Edward Island. My name is John, over.
Oh, geez, I got that all mixed up there, VY2. Sorry, I'm thinking of a Victor Yankee 1. Sorry about that. I'm not even remotely pointed at you there, but you're loud here too, about the same. 5'7" and 5'8" here in British Columbia.
Roger that, yeah. We don't hear a lot of VY1s over here in VY2 land. It's about as far apart as you can be, Roger.
Yeah, you betcha. I totally get it. I got a buddy I grew up with many years ago that's in Prince Edward Island. His name is Brent as well. The last name Taylor. Geez, I can't remember his call now. I think it's Victor Yankee 2 HF or something like that. Haven't seen him for about 30, 35 years.
That call's familiar. I believe I've worked him before. Well, very good. Well, anyway, we've got Elvin in here, and Bert is holding down the Caribbean area. And I realized after I picked the frequency for Elvin that I was out of the U.S. band. If we can move up, I've got a little interference from my internet modem up around 160. It's pretty bad, so I was trying to keep below that. But we could certainly go to 14,150 or 14,151 and get into the U.S. spectrum. Elvin, I'll see how your signal is doing. I'll pass it back to you there. JA3CZY and the nice group here, VY2WW.
Roger. Is fine, but not too loud. 5'5" to 5'7", John. But go careful. Better than nothing, John. Over.
Roger, yeah. You're about the same here. And you may come up some, as we get a little later. You might come up some in frequency, in signal strength. Now, I'm wondering, other than the guys in the U.S., the guys in Quebec, it's just Angel and some of the other people that you operate with on 160. So if we need to move up a little bit, we can, Elvin. That's okay. I just wanted you to know that. I just picked this frequency because I didn't have any QR Nancy here. JA3CZY, VY2WW.
Roger. Well, I hope everybody might be joining us, but I never looked at it. You show up. Let's check a VHLH, VHAM, or a VH Zulu Papa. He's the caller that sometimes we get on the bell. This is JA3 Charlie Zulu Yankee. Ain't that around in the Quebec? Okay. Yeah, you can call John. I'll stop by. But the battery's just got started opening. VY2WW, JA3CZY, over.
Okay, yeah, you're coming up a little bit. You're up to a 5 and 7 now. Up to a 5 and 7. And we'll just keep it going here. I don't see anybody on Skype yet, so I don't think anybody's even thought to look this early. It's really, really early here. We're fully an hour ahead of sunset here, and that's more like an hour and a half to 2 hours for the guys in Quebec. So it's really, really early. But the gray line lines up pretty well. I'll get it back over to Bert there. And how's everything in your neck of the woods, Bert? And are you still having the quarantine there? I guess you are. And that's kind of unfortunate, but I hope it's a short term. Do you know how long it will last, Bert? PJ4KY, VY2WW.
Yeah, Roger. We are now in a curfew at the moment, John. We have to stay for 2 weeks at home. Of course not. It closed down on the island from 9 o'clock p.m. till 4 o'clock a.m. So we're not allowed to get out. No drinks, because we do have a lot of snacks. We call it snacks. We have a lot of bars where people are hanging around, drinking beer and that kind of thing. They're all closed. They're all closed over here. We just only allowed for one person go into the supermarket. For us, it makes no big difference where I live over here, John. I'm just living in the middle of nowhere. I got no neighbors. My first neighbor is living around 500 meters from my GPX over here. I'm living very close to the sea. If we want some food, I can dive, and we get some food over here, John. Roger.
Yeah, what kind of seafood can you just go out and get if you want to? What's available?
Oh, we got tuna, we got baru, barracuda, a lot of fish, even mussels here on the coast there. So we got enough here, Roger.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love fresh tuna. I got it in Mexico. They call it chimichanga. It's wonderful, Roger.
Yeah, I know. If you ever come to here, I will show you the best restaurant. We got one Japanese restaurant over here. The name is Osaka. And they make sushi. It's so good, so delicious. I'm sure you're going to eat your fingers about it, Roger.
I can imagine. Osaka, yes. Hi. Elvin, I had a friend of mine told me a story about eating sushi in Japan. I'll have to tell you the story sometime, Elvin. And we'll pass it to you. Yes, there's a restaurant called Osaka in Bonaire. How about that? JA3CZY in the group, VY2WW.
By that, I never heard that name, but Osaka in the West Indies. But hey, Bert, is that in Bonaire, the Osaka restaurant in Bonaire, over?
Yeah, correct, Elvin. By the way, you're also 5 and 9 now at the moment. That's correct, Elvin. We do have a restaurant up. I will take you a picture of the restaurant there. You can see it there. It's delicious. They got fresh tuna. It's really. If you ever come to here, I will take you. I don't know what kind of Japanese food will depend with the Bonairean over here, but I know you're going to like it there, Roger.
Wow. Is that the owner, the Japanese?
No, they're Dutch. You don't believe it. Even the cook is Dutch.
Roger. Okay. Yeah, they used to, the Japanese immigrants, even in the U.S., there's many of a Japanese owner and chef run the, Japanese food store, a sushi bar or a Japanese restaurant. Well, as I remember, that about 30, 40 years ago. Wow, a lot of the Japanese restaurants became very popular in the U.S. and Canada. A lot of restaurants. Yeah, I noticed that most of the restaurants, their names are Japanese and they're like a Japanese food restaurant, but mostly owned the Korean. Most of those restaurants owned in Korea. So, well, of course, there's some was still Japanese owned, the Japanese chef, but not all. I know that the Korean people are very smart. They want to get the money. They know how to get the money. Over.
Yeah, Roger, I know. That's very important there, Elvin. That's very important there. That's very nice. By the way, Jim is also on frequency, but I'm not sure if he can get out over here. Jim, you're allowed over here? I think it's not allowed.
No, we'll have to go up. Let's go to 14151, upper side. That's legal. That will be legal. 151, Roger?
Elvin, 151.
Roger. Okay. Hey, Brett, let me go up to 151. Can you follow us?
Yeah, I'll come up there, but I probably won't stick around here much longer, Alvin. I'll come up for a little bit.
Roger.
We can go up to 152. Let's go to 152. If it were lower side band, you'd have to worry. But
I can hear other stations on this frequency.
guys.
Hey, Jim said that's QLM on frequency.
Yeah, you guys go ahead, Alvin. I'm going to flip the band here and play around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some kind of a carrier on this frequency. Are you there, Jim? Sorry, Alvin?
Hey, John, find another frequency. Jim said that the other QXO going on, and I got a little noise on the man. Over.
Yeah, I can hear that. It sounds like a telephone dial tone. Let's go to 152, 152, Elvin. Try that.
Roger, Roger, 152.
With the group, are you here?
Roger, Roger, I'm here. VY2WW group, JAC2Z5, 59 plus, John, over.
Oh, the band is getting better. Jim said not today. I don't understand. I was hoping he could join us.
Hey, Jim, can you join us? I think he's gone.
I think maybe he had other things going on or something. Rajan is here. That's good. Good morning, good evening, Rajan. We are in the U.S. band now. And Elvin is 5'9" already. Victor Alpha 2 Alpha Mike. We have PJ4KY and JA3CZY. And Victor Echo 7 or 2. VA2AM, VY2WW.